No invite, huh? That sucks. There we go. Oh damn, I didn't even know I put that as my little profile icon. That's cool. I should have definitely changed the little caption down at the bottom. I got yelled at for that last video. Oh, what's going on, everybody? Last time I played this was like the first time I ever played Warframe at all, so things have changed. I've been playing for a few hours. Let's see. Let me just take a quick look at my profile. I don't think they have any like sensitive details on there. And stats. Awesome. I've played for 204 hours now. Gross income 5 million credits. Fantastic. And as you can see in the top right corner up here, I am about 10 days, a little over 10 days into Prime Access. My friend Dan finally convinced me to, well, he only pitched me going to Prime like once or twice, but effectively I just looked at it as, I've played this game enough, I definitely want to make the investment. So, boom! That's why I am freaking Mastery 13. Here's some of my swag. So let's take a quick look at some of these. Yeah, I got my Banshee, Ember, Excalibur. Anything that doesn't have a little symbol next to max means I basically don't use it. So like Banshee, I haven't used her. Ember, I got her for free, so I'm like, hell yeah, I want to use her. Excalibur, I got him on sweet discount, and he's actually pretty chill, so I'm like, yeah, I'll go ahead and use him. Then I got Excalibur Umbra, like, within the week after I got Excalibur, so not too sure if I'll hang on to both. And effectively...
Foundry items ready to claim, operator.
Oh, fuck me. Foundry items, yes. I'm pretty sure it's just that cipher I started making a minute ago. The big difference is just what their polarities are and a little bit of their base stats. Polarity just means that when you put a mod here, it's half price. So Gladiator would normally be 10, maybe 11. No, it's either 9 or 10. It always rounds up. So he's either 9 or 10 normally. Let's go put that to rest right now. I forgot. I think Continuity is a 9 polarity mod. Yeah, Continuity is a 9. Gladiator is also a 9 at max. Cool. And it changes these stats up here. Armor just makes it so you take less damage when it goes to your health. So it effectively, at this point, over doubles the amount of health I really have. Shield is a replenishable hit point pool. But it doesn't have anything to reduce damage before it. So like, when I get down to my health, it makes a little freak out noise. But at the same time, I have twice this number. I have like more, like 1,100, 1,200 maybe. I think it's every 300 points, you effectively double your hit point pool. So if I had 600, I'd have 1,650 HP, somewhere in that ballpark. And then sprint speed, that's probably why I kept him. It's just because I want to have a sprinting melee guy. So, yeah, I also did enough of Scarlet Spear to make this. Kind of in love with it, bro. It's pretty legit. But if you go to Umbra, his gives you different polarities. He gets 3 of these, which are kind of unique to him.
Safe and sound.
I wish I could shut him up, or at least tone down that volume, because Christ alive, that shit's loud. Anyway, so it came with 3 Umbra items, which are stronger than their regular mods, and also give you, as long as you use them in a set, otherwise they're like ballpark same. But then they also give you Tau resistance, meaning the sentience, which is beautiful. And I also picked this up, so I'm like, I'm gonna toss that on him so that way he can just run around with the Exalted Blade for days. But don't really care. His whole thing is, though, if you... Spoilers. If you do a thing with him, he can operate on his own. Like, you don't have to do shit. If you like that kind of gameplay, just go play Wukong. Oh, I threw him away. Fuck me. I'll get to that in a minute. Hildrin I picked up. She was one of the first Warframes I actually purchased in game, and she's beautiful beyond reason. Because she doesn't use energy. Look over here. Energy, the thing you use to cast abilities, 0. She instead uses her shield as energy, and as you can tell, she has like 10 times the shield of some of the other characters. Then we got Mesa Prime. I'll be using her today. Necros is my farming frame. Neza, he's kind of like using Rhino. They both have like a third HP pool that they can use with an ability, as well as AoE snare. He gets an AoE damage and stun. He gets AoE snare and stun. Knight is just all around fun shit. No shield, just crap tons of armor and hit points, and he gets revive abilities if you are killing lots of good stuff. And we got Nova. I'm not a big fan of Nova because I just haven't gotten used to playing her. Oberon, definitely one of my favorites right now. AoE healing, AoE dots, AoE buffs, he's just there, dude. And he also makes your pets cooler, which I don't know if I'll get to in this video. Rhino, he's a big old beef tank. The only reason his speed's usually below the average, but I put a mod on him so that way it's better. Yeah, I put armored agility. Give him speed and give him more armor, because otherwise, yeah, it's 5% slower, but you feel that fucking 5%, dude, like for sure. I'm like, god damn it. I kind of stopped playing him for a while because I just hated how slow he was. But yeah, the reason why his HP and shield are super low is because I run around with this on all the time, or you should. This is his third HP pool. You have your hit points, your shield, armor reduces HP damage, but this is like a temporary HP pool. Like, you put it on, it stays on until it runs out, and that's why I have all these things that are like increase armor, because it increases that number there too. He's like also one of the easiest Warframes to get. You get him on like the first or second planet. It's kind of ridiculous. Trinity was my AoE healer. Healer, energy regen. She's just fun support. Volt, I actually sold my original and then picked this one back up because they didn't tell anybody this, like in any of the details. But his third ability here, when you put up this fucking shield, like it says on there, it does extra damage. It doesn't say what it is because it's literally just a shield in front of you. But if you shoot through it, it increases the damage by 50% for electricity, but has basically like secret menu ability. Like if you went to freaking in and out. If you crit with an attack that goes through the shield, it gets an extra 200 damage. So that's kind of important for certain monsters. You need at least one of those in your party. And Zephyr, I kept it just because it gets to like do slow fall and shit, and there are certain challenges that you kind of want to take decades of coming back to Earth to do. Oh wait, I need to switch back to Mesa. And I got weapons and stuff, but I've already talked enough. Let's get to actual gameplay. Right now I'm not using a melee weapon because one of her abilities legit says like you get more hit points if you don't have a melee. Yeah, last part there, gain 50 bonus health when not using melee weapons. So that's why I got these sweet ass dual pistols. Yeah, I ran out. I would like to use this right now, but I don't have anything for it. I'm just gonna stick with my dual pistols and hope my little robot can pick up enough stuff for me to use. I'm gonna go with the regular because I don't think the outbreak lets me go past 5 waves. This guy's here. He's kind of a big deal. There's a lot of stuff, dude. This game's been around for fucking 7 years, and they've just been adding content after, like, new expansion. Just they haven't given up on this game. They've constantly been making additions. I have done a lot of their most recent content, so I might go into that. But for the most part, I want this just to be a fun, grindy stream. All that noise was my robot busting chests, because that's what robot does. Skip that. So the little thing floating above my head there with the target on it, that's Carrier. All he does is he breaks open boxes, he picks up all the items near me.
The enemy is at our doorstep.
That's it. I legit even turned off the attacks.
Arrive.
I want some more free stuff. I want some energy. Because right now I only have 100 energy. Holy crap. It looks like I have like tons of space for more energy. I don't remember putting flow on her. Alright, let's see what she's got. Let's start with an ability. If I remember, they said this ability... Oh, shit. So that flash of darkness, that's supposed to mean like a mini-boss kind of comes out and starts fucking with the team. Most of my normal gameplay is me relying on melee weapons to do all my dirty work. And since I don't have one equipped, we'll see if I can survive. There's 3 other people here. I'm pretty sure they can solo it without me. Jesus. 2K. Okay. So, Messa's thing is, I use the first ability, and it starts charging up damage that I deal with guns. Up to a max. And then, when you use the ability a second time, you will release that damage on your next one-shot. Fucking Christ. I'll go take that off. My bad, dude. Thanks. I thought you guys were freaking out because of Stalker. I'm like, have you guys never seen Stalker before? Alright. No, I did see the Flash early on. Maybe that was just Syndicate. Yeah, mine doesn't show that it's chatting anymore, so that's good. Awesome! I'm so used to like always playing with my friends that I've never really had to mute myself. Because when you're using fucking PlayStation chat, it goes out, it goes away. It prioritizes PlayStation and ignores the actual in-game chat. There's still somebody here? Oh, that's the next one. So part of the reason I haven't been streaming is because at my current place the internet's not the best. Like I could stream, it would be really, really buggy. Like right now it seems kind of buggy. using my actual pistols. I think she gives better benefits if you're using those. I mean, yeah. Totally still incapable of typing and speaking at the same time though. Anyway, so yeah, the internet's not the greatest. It definitely lets me still play any games, but like anytime I wanna, like let's say I was to host this, because when you actually run a mission, like you start it, the first person to start the mission is the host, and everyone kind of buckles off of that person's internet. So sometimes the gameplay will get kind of wonky based on that person's internet connection. And every so often, that person will just DC, and then everybody has to re-enter, not really re-enter queue, but everyone has to reload the freaking map that they are already in. It's kind of an ass, but that kind of thing would probably happen a lot if I were to stream at my current place. I should also clarify, it's not really just our internet, it's that I'm using the Wi-Fi from like 2 or 3 rooms away. And even with an extender, it's still not strong enough for streaming, really. I could probably get it done for other games, but for this specifically, no. Wouldn't. Oh, woman! If I'm using melee, I could actually deflect that. Oh, this dude's playing as Gaz? Let's take a look at that. Yeah, he is. We've got Wukong, Prying, Grendel, and Gaz. Gaz is like legit the Flash. He gets to like just go freaking super speed. They've made videos of him just running across the entire open world map. Right now, the closest thing I have is Volt. He does have a super speed buff, but it is nothing compared to Gaz. That buff is so beautiful. I love it. It would be great for like sniping. That's kind of what that first ability, my R1X, is supposed to be for. You guys can't tell, but I legit stood in front of that enemy thinking I was going to melee them. I was not going to melee. There is no melee here.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
But yeah, the
keep fighting.
Volt is, as you saw, like that was legit my first Warframe. That's the one I had in the previous video. He gets to hurl lightning, he gets to super speed himself, put up a little shield, and then do an AoE stun and like periodic lightning damage. So it's kind of cool, but freaking, I just want to be able to run across the map. 20? This is an unranked Bethesda. I mean, sure, like, most of her abilities don't do anything right now, but, like, I do have shit good guns. As long as my robot doesn't die. I'm gonna be honest, if my robot dies and I can't pick up bullets, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna disregard. Also, because if my shields go away, my robot has an ability that just like replenishes my shield, so I'm kind of Gucci. I thought I'd have 1 HP or some shit. Good thing about this map for her, though, is like a lot of these enemies actually shoot guns. And one of her abilities is like deflect bullets. If you guys are fans of Brandon Sanderson, the 4th, 5th, and I think when he makes it the 6th Mistborn book is all about gunslingers that have the ability to deflect and improvise, or effectively improvise bullets. They can push and pull metals. Oh wait, no, sorry. The guy I'm thinking of can only push. That's it, right? Let's see, what was his other ability? He had 2. He could store his weight into different, like, accessories. Let's just say, okay. He can store his weight and even pull it out almost at will. Like, if he needs to make himself heavy as hell, he can pull out the weight and then just channel it for as much as he's stored. And I think that his thing was he stored like 1/5 of his weight at all times, and then when he really needed to, he could make himself heavier. And his other ability, the push and pull metals, doesn't really work so well if you're fat as hell and you're trying to pull yourself against a really light metal. So then he'd store as much weight as he could, make himself really light, and pull himself up to, let's say, a nail hanging against a regular wall. But then if he's going to push really heavy metal stuff, like let's say a really heavy guy's belt buckle, and he's trying to shove the other guy over. If you're like 180 and you're trying to just weight versus weight a 200-pound dude or a 500-pound dude, that guy ain't moving. You're moving. So then those times he actually pulls out his weight. He goes like, okay, I was like 180 pounds. I tripled my weight. Now I can shove that 200-pound fatty. Or 500-pound fatty. 200's not heavy. I shouldn't say it. Because like, I'm 200. I call myself fat all the time anyways, but still. That's something I should be saying all the time. I must have flow on. There's no way this chick has a flat 300 energy just chilling. You guys made this all yet? Nah. Well, that's what I get for typing. The benefit, though, is when I'm playing at my other place, I actually will plug in my USB keyboard and start typing to these. Sometimes they're like, hey, who wants to do this? Or, bro, turn off your mic. You know, the thing they told me effectively when I started playing. Take that, kitty. These guys some buffs, because like, what else am I doing with my energy? One of these is supposed to also give different allies higher damage, I think. Hydra? I don't remember that at all. I forgot to turn invisible first. I could have died. Oh, our robot's still here. That's a good sign. Hydra, Hydra. Hello, Rando. Oh, I think the reason she gets this deflect bullets thing is because they want you to not use swords, which is normally how you deflect bullets. That makes sense. I can't believe it took me so long to figure that out. I are the derm. Oh, I can actually use her ult. Let's give that a shot. Oh my god. There we go. There we go. So legit, I'm just pointing in her direction and letting her do all the stuff. Turn that off. So she pulls out these two little pistols and just starts laying into people with them. But it's the first rank of it, and I think I'm supposed to actually upgrade the guns. So right now it sucks. Jeez. Oh, let's shoot at Nox. I don't think any of my guns right now are good at taking down Nox. Oh, it's Grendel. God damn it. I'm like, what is making all that noise?
Reinforcements available.
So we said we're going to wave 20.
Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
This is going to be painful.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Legit, the other gun I took, the bolter, this rifle, it's like the one you get for just having a PlayStation. So it's not the greatest. I did upgrade it a bunch thinking like, oh, it's the only assault rifle I have. But, yeah, there's way better ones out there. Oh, what I was going to try to do is see if, oh god. Maybe we won't make it to left. I wanted to see how much damage that first ability does to a Nox once it's fully charged. And there's Nox right there. Let's give this bitch a shot. That did nothing. Oh my god, that did nothing. At least he's got lots of statuses on him. Yeah, your guns in this not only just like deal damage, sometimes they crit and all that stuff, D&D style. Depending on the type of damage they deal, piercing, bludgeoning, fire, puncture. I think that's what it is. Piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning. Impact, not bludgeoning, impact. You put these little things like next to their name, you'll see symbols start popping up. I derped. Got myself killed. That's the right way to kill people. Pop out, turn invisible, and then just rest people. Thank you, Rando. Anywho. So, like, slashing deals bleed damage over time. I don't really know what Pierce does. I assume it reduces armor. Puncture should pierce armor, I'm assuming. But then impact should like legit knock the person over, like center flying. But then you have all the elements, like fire, lightning, poison, magnetic, and all this other cool stuff. And they all do special things. But I think slashing and fire are the big ones that deal damage over time. The other ones can like reduce max health, they could reduce overall armor. Cold, that's one of the other fun ones, because then they just move slower and shoot you slower. And who doesn't like to be shot less? The answer is Oberon. Oberon likes getting shot if you have Hunter's adrenaline, because then he gets more energy, which he could then use to freaking... He gets more energy, which he then can be used for more healing. So overall, it's beneficial for him to get hit, as long as it's not in surplus. You take a shit ton of energy, hit point damage, and you can't heal it, and you just... Alright, shooting galleries. That's next right. Let's see. Okay. So shooting gallery also makes it so you can't move, apparently. I got fucked. That was all bad. Oh, my robot died. So the reason I really don't like it when my robot dies is I really hate actually picking up the items on the floor. Especially because there are times where you don't even know where there's shit on the floor. That top left corner, that's the little mini-map. If you have a certain mod equipped, it'll actually show you where all the actual items are. Not like your ammo or energy, but like salvage and shit like that. Things that are used for crafting. The really important things you want them on the floor. That moment when Wendell is carrying, bro. Did you not see I came in here with a freaking unranked freaking Warframe? Also, Grendel could just eat me. Grendel's fine. I'm probably gonna have to get one. Oh, this is someone's pet. I didn't even need to resurrect this. Whatever. Nessa is a friend to all animals. Oh god. She got... Sure that gets way better if I'm able to upgrade it, but I can't upgrade anything until the round's over. I've legit seen people do that and like just take out everything on the screen. She's only level fucking teen, dude. I've not been doing much work apparently. Let's take a look at the stats. Allowed to view mission progress. Yeah, Dragoon is Grendel. He's only tier 16. He must have come in with a pretty... Oh no, he came in at 16, so he might be 13. Shit. Good shot. Stop shooting Mesa. Mesa's a friend to all friends. Oops. Just over to that. I thought this was all you can eat. I would love to type, if this was a MOBA, I would definitely be the feeder of the party. I was thinking, oh, I get a nice little vantage. Hopefully I won't get shot and die, because I don't have almost 200 HP. Take that, Nox. Let's see. My downside is because I don't have a melee weapon, I'm not really great at crowd control. I can take one person out at a time. But I have no AoEs. Oh, dip! I also have no bullets. Oh, this is why I needed the robot. Yep, Mesa can't really function when she doesn't have the bullets for her main gun, which normally would be the primary. Not for me. Oh, I want to die. Oh. the bleed killed me. Not bleed, there was poison in the air. I was hoping that jumping into my operator form would stop that. It did not. I just died.
Reinforcements available.
I would love to leave.
Do you
guys
choose
could
to
leave
now or continue
No,
fighting?
there's one guy, two guys. Okay, thank Christ. Thank you for carrying this shit out of me, guys. Oh yeah, so since I was rank 0, I didn't have the option to level up regulators, which is her ultimate. That's why her ultimate just looked like it did nothing. Well, it shot lots of bullets, hooray, but they need to deal damage. I'm mod gauze to CC, so it's easier. Alright, so I want to leave party so I don't waste any of their time. And let's make these cunts do something.
Tenno, a has begun.
What?
It will be marked on navigation.
What? Okay, that alert that popped up on the screen is what I was freaking out about.
Chaos. Check
It said,
navigation for
okay,
active invasions.
survive 10 to 15 rounds, get an Orokin Catalyst, 15k. But this is the thing, 30,000 and a Riven mod, gift from the Lotus, defense, assault rifles only. So I'm gonna go do that, because that's amazing. Sorry Mesa, but they're bigger fish to fry. So this is gonna unequip. I'm gonna switch you to Hildren, and you might, if you know what the fuck is going on, you might be able to understand why I use Hildren for like everything. So go over to this sweet little thing here. There should be a full squad. Oh, have I not done the missions to get there? Void Bell something. Bellanius. I am being derp. I do not see a Belen. Oh my god, I have 2 missions to go. I have to do this one, which is a capture, that's no problem, and then this one. Let's just go do the capture really quick. It shouldn't take more than like 5 minutes.
Are you visualizing a bloody battle?
Me too.
Is it not queuing up? Go back to this, leave squad, because apparently it put me in a squad that wasn't going to do the mission, which is beautiful. I'm always in favor of that nonsense. I'll go put a sword on her, because she can actually go use a sword right now. But yeah, Hildren is it's one of those characters that one of her active abilities is a new weapon. And all of her abilities uses shield, so as long as I don't run out of shield, she has effectively endless bullets of that gun. And that gun, I'll let you try to figure it out. Still says I have another viewer, but hasn't said words, so I don't know who they are. The creepy, just kidding, thanks for watching. I can't put my cursor over my image. I was trying to figure out who it is. Oh well, it's all good. I've done like legit nothing but one mission, and it's already 43 minutes long. What a terrible video. So little content. And here I was thinking I might show off my railjack.
You are here on a capture
I might show off some
you
of
must
the new
find,
content.
capture, and extract our
Maybe
target.
I'll pause the video and then I'll paste a brand new video and be like, alright, here's the new shit that's going down.
You found the
what's alive
target.
again.
Capture
All
them
right.
quickly before they escape.
Where did the guy go? Oh, cool. So they turned invisible, and luckily because my gun just, well, does
Excellent
this,
work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
I could shoot them even while I have no idea where they are. So, Orokin quest done. Let's get out of here. Oh my god. Just let me move. This is like the type of thing that got me to stop playing Rhino. Just couldn't get to where I needed to be fast enough, and I took too many hits. Like, he really needed to be invincible to be worth playing at that point. Hildren is just too big. Not even gonna shoot these guys. I don't know why my robot didn't give me that. Whatever. Whoosh. The Argon crystals are used for various weapons, Warframes. They also don't last. They're only in your inventory for a certain amount of time, either like 18 hours, sometimes up to 3 days. Like, I've legit gotten one, and I'm like, oh cool, I got something I can make with it. And then it's like, it's already gone. I'm like, son of a bitch. Now I have to go do one of these void missions just to go get another crystal. Alright, so I did that one, cool. Just don't be a spy mission. I want to be so upset if you're a spy mission. Okay, exterminate, that's fine. And there's a guy doing it, that's fine. Wait, there's not a guy doing it. Oh, there he is. Cool. So if you were able to see on my little mini-map, I actually had a little red dot on there, or a bunch of little red dots. I put the enemy radar on my Warframe, so that way I know when there's tons of dudes, so it's good for exterminates. Exterminate tells you where the closest enemy is anyways, but I'd rather just go, oh look, a big old clump, boosh, all dead. Skip.
You aren't the first ones here. I'm detecting multiple enemy signatures, and they're all in control of the tower.
Dead.
Eliminate the
Dead.
threat.
Dead. Yeah, my accuracy rating's not gonna be too high. But like, I don't give a shit. Where's the person? Oh, there he is. It's dead.
The Grenier should have known
shield.
than to walk into an Oregon tower unprepared. Let's clean up their mess.
Yeah, she has a giant AoE that steals shield and armor and converts them into bonus shield for herself. That's why my shield in the top right corner turns purple. She has her ultimate, which is, or her basic ability is use this little gun that I modded to do crap tons of damage. And it shoots twice every single time I pull the trigger, which is fun. And it already did this giant AoE on its own. So that's why it became like, okay, I want to use this for all types of missions. Because even on those missions that say, use rifles, like, well, I'm just going to use her ability. I don't give a shit about rifles. The only way she's terrible is if you go to a mission that says no shields. Because then not only can she not use her abilities, she'll then only have 225 HP. That's what we like to see. Person takes like 8 shots to kill dudes. We skills. See, that person leaving kind of makes me think that my mic is still on, even though it should have turned off. Like that up there would say that I'm talking, but it's not. Another person left the squad. Okay. Or is it the same dude? No idea. I'm sitting a little far from the TV. I can't hardly tell if it says up or down.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run.
Sweet.
Another
Let's get out of
successful
here.
mission. Find extraction.
Viewers. Down to 2 viewers again. This is what makes me not want to play like other games. It's just the fact that you can like fly around the map so quickly and easily. Alright, looks like I'm going to have about a minute or so to myself because the other person is Oh my god, they're a bit of a ways away. That's fine. I'll take a look at my options. Okay. Audio, master volume, speech volume. No. Put that back. Shit. I ain't gonna fix anything. Oh yeah, contributing. So good. There we go. On these little slings, you can't really open up the regular menu, which is kind of a bummer. That's why I had to type that whole thing out. I don't know. Good call. Good call, buddy. Alright.
A voice in the night,
Okay.
a half-remembered dream.
Mute chat notifications, enable voice. So
From back brain to
this option will not take effect unless you join a previous session. Voice receive volume. Okay.
Hello, dream.
So I made it so,
Let's
in theory, not only should my voice never be on, but if it is ever on, it will not pick up any volume. Someday that's gonna come back to bite me. Today is not that day. Yeah, I don't want to end the video right now, so let's go do this. Get to the Lotus Void style. Oh my god, are people typing in Spanish? I can't read that. Now it says I only have one viewer. That's great. Oh, so no one messaged a good while ago. Sarah just messaged. I guess you want me to play with you? CC on... yo, you want to buy Trinity Prime full set? No, thank you. I do not want to buy a Trinity Prime full set. Thanks for the offer. I might as well just turn off this little chat on the side of the video because it doesn't show the actual chat anyways. I legit have to open up a different video for it. Oh yeah, forgot. Defense, right? You're gonna really get to see friggin' Hildren shine here. This is her third ability. It gives extra shields to all my friends. And deals damage to all my enemies. Always fun. Dude's up here too. The overshield to my friends is amazing though. It's like my freaking pet from like 100 shield to freaking, well, it went to like 750. I think someone else gave me the extra 50 after that. So yeah, there is a trade system in the game. You can totally like sell in-game currency, but it's like the in-game you have to buy currency. That's what plat is. Credits is just the do anything in in-game currency. And that's untradeable, which is kind of a bummer. Because if you want to help out your new player friends, you can't just give them like millions of credits and be like, yay, make all the upgrades, do all the things. But to do different upgrades, you need to have a thing called Endo. That you're totally allowed to trade to your friends. But in the form of statues. I'm trying to remember what they're called. Sculptures. That's the right term. I think they're called Ayatan sculptures. You can trade those to people for anything like mods, platinum, whatever. And then those get sold for Endo, which, like I said, is the currency you use to make your mods shields and shit better. It's kind of funny to see like what you can and can't trade people. Damn, these guys are really like just destroying this. All I'm doing is making sure they don't die, except for IDK Boy, which is Saren? Yeah. No, it's Inaros. Inaros is the other guy that has no shields. Go get this little stuff here. Yeah, if they weren't doing such a good job, I'd actually have to use my last ability, but looks like we're doing just fine. I thought these dudes were supposed to be like level 50 to 60. I am doing great. Seven levels remaining. Shooting bullets. Hey, thanks Hubert for subscribing. Oh damn, people are gonna shoot. Sec here to blow my ultimate then. So this is my last ability. It gets things stuck in the air, and if they're there for a while, they also spit out balls of energy. Makes it much easier to shoot, but as you can see, I still suck. Can't hit crap. And no one's left the party, so that means my mic might not be on, which is perfect, because I don't want it on. I'm trying to snipe something like 90-something meters away. Apparently it wasn't going to happen. It's not meant to be. Oh no! There's a hoe on the floor. I'll help him. Well, I didn't really need help very long. Stupid Moa. I would love to hit stuff from that far away. I'm sitting way too far to even see where that dot should have been. Times like Children doesn't just shine beyond all reason is when you find things that are way too high shield value or armor value. You can't deal damage to them. Or like that when I stop paying attention and have no shields. I mean, at the very least, when you're able to. Damn, that thing has some shields. Wait, Rufus is on our team. Can't jack those shields. More argon crystals, hooray! I'll have to see if I can find something to use them on. Wow, somebody found something that far away to actually go find this mod. My robot can only pick things up to 10 meters away, so some of these are just like, great, it's a little far. I have to go help it out a bit. Help it to help me. No, it can pick up further than 10 meters. I got it mixed up. It could break, not those, but like, think of like Zelda, how they have like little chests and shit that you bust open and get swag out of. It does that. Breaks those, and then it can pick up the stuff further than 10 meters, so it's never a problem. Like, hooray! You broke a thing, you can immediately pick it up. That's what I need. There are more useful mods to put on, but I'd rather just put on the lazy mods. That way I don't have to bend over every 10 seconds to pick up shit. Well, these guys are like level 50. Okay. It just didn't seem like it was. They all kept dying. See me. I was hidden in the trees that have no leaves. This should be the last wave. Oh no, IDK boy is missing quite a bit of HPs. Standing next to me. Oh, IDK boy sitting next to me. Shield. Very inefficient, but I'm doing it. See if I can get through this. So the reason I go for that little yellow orb thing is it gives you a limited amount of time of getting bonus XP type of stuff.
Time to get out of here.
And this was why I did this. Freaking Rifen Riven mod. They're unique mods that are only good for one weapon. However, it said veiled, meaning I have to go and do like a mini mission, or just like a mini quest type of thing. It says, go do blank, and once you do, then it is now unveiled. It tells you exactly what the mod is, what weapon it goes for, all the good stuff. So, let's go take a quick gander, why don't we? This is my third mod so far. One of them I gave to my friend Dan because he actually had the thing. Kill 72 enemies with finishers without failing a mission. Okay. That's going to take a bit of doing. That is for a rifle, right? So I have a way to do this, but it's gonna take some time. So, in order to do this, you have to hit a person enough so that way their HP is really, really low and they have a little red arrow over their head. Meaning you get to do like an assassination type looking dealio finish combo thing. You get extra XP for it and it looks real nice. However, most of the stuff I do kind of overkill stuff with Hildren. So I'd have to use a character that's either weaker or... Shit, I just got rid of it. There are these things called Kuva liches. And they're monsters that like resurrect themselves. And
Operator,
their big old
Orders
stick
wonders,
is, in order to
what
kill
are
them,
you thinking about?
you have to go and hear what are called murmurs that tell you little codes, little symbols that are used to actually kill your Kuva. So, go over here.
Excellent armaments, Operator.
Oh,
Please
it's
return
dead.
Covered in blood.
There you go.
safe and sound.
What do I do with this one? Whatever. So, I'll have to figure out what to do with this later. What you do is you hear these murmurs that give you that after you like get them, they tell you a symbol that the Kuva is weak against. And you then have to get the symbols in the correct order when you try to kill her or him. And if you get them in the wrong order, she levels up and you now know that symbol has to go in one of the other slots. If you use a symbol that isn't required, then you've gained no knowledge, except for the fact that ho derp, she doesn't need it. So you have to go kill, they're called thralls. And thralls are enemies that when you kill them, they go immediately to an execution stage or a finisher stage. So that's what I'm going to end up doing, is I'm going to go get myself a new Kuvalich. I'm going to go kill a bunch of thralls, and 74 thralls to be exact, yeah. And then I'll get my new Riven mod unlocked. It'll be great. So yeah, I guess what I could do is I want to go show off my new ship right before I leave here. I forgot that's how you do it. I'm going to hop in my ship in a bit, but that's my ship right there. Calamity Returns. Big old green railjack. Kind of like how I decorated this place to be kind of green and grayish. Gotta wait for my ship to load, even though I just looked at it in the window. Sweet.
Meditation. That which can be destroyed by the truth should be.
Oh yeah, that's where I need to be. I do need to still be here. I want to go to my dry dock, or my friend's dry dock. I'm just in his guild. Let's go over. Yes, let's pull out my gun on my own ship. You don't know what kind of demons there are in the warp. They're just going to enter like nobody's business. Effectively going to be at our guild. Yeah, maybe I should just stay at the front for a minute. So this is our guild hall hangar. But what I really wanted to do was go back here, exit.
Latino has exited.
And you can
the
see
rail
my
deck.
ship landing. I've already jumped out of it while it's trying to park itself. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. The big reason I have it is because they reduced the requirements to make it by a large factor. Like, I think at least 80%. My friends had to pay like either $1 million or $500K per part, and there's like 6 parts to it. I had to pay $100K each part. So I only had to get like $600K and then plus whatever it costs to make the robot that goes inside. These are the different things you can put on it. But here are my ship stats. Got MK3s from all the base stuff you can get here at the starting terminal. Only MK2 for the side and ordnance because I got lazy. But the primary guy gets Photor MK3 lasers. Because if you're piloting, you shouldn't have to also try to dictate where or guess where the enemy ships are going to be flying. You also probably shouldn't be shooting, but like, screw it. Then, here's how much of the grid I've upgraded. A lot of it is at 2 or 3. Oh, I can even pop something else up to 3. What mod goes here? Shields? Yeah, sure, whatever. Which one? Max armor? Nah, I want my max armor. Max armor is increased by 70%, so my armor is at 1200, while my hull itself is at 21. I can increase my hull if I really wanted to. With... is it this one? Not speed, I'm looking for bulkhead. God damn it. This is the bulkhead I'm currently using, but there's another one. Oh, that's why. There's another bulkhead that actually can be upgraded. So my current one is at 120%. This one can go up to 276% right now. But in order to do that, I have to sacrifice either speed or speed. Guess what I'm not letting go right now. Maybe what I should do is get rid of fires, though. Fires aren't that big of a deal. It's something to do in another video, or another play. Thanks for watching. I'll probably play again real soon. But for now, I'm just going to call it.